Number 1 pick Victor Wembanyama has gotten a ton of hype this offseason. We've all heard the comparisons to LeBron James and the superlatives showered upon Wemby.
Well, this crowd is gathered. It is ready to welcome Victor Wembanyama.
Now, it's time to delve into whether the hype is justified. Many experts and scouts believe he's virtually bust-proof. But why? Grab a seat, hoopheads, as we look at the 19-year-old French prodigy and determine whether he is actually bust-proof.
Wembanyama off glass in his first field goal attempt. Good pace to this game. Nice rim run by Wembanyama, and there it is.
Wemby is a basketball prodigy from France who was discovered accidentally at just 11 years old by Natir coach and scout Michael Allard. His play at the professional and international level in Europe has been generating buzz in the basketball world since he was just 14 years old. Back in 2020, Rudy Gobert was over the moon for his French national teammate. And in 2021, Giannis was already singing his praises. Now at 19, he's already showing incredible potential and skill on the court. But what sets him apart from other prospects? The most unmistakable aspect of Wembanyama is his incredible physical presence. Standing at 7 foot 5 inches tall with a wingspan that measures about 8 feet, he possesses unparalleled combination of height and wingspan. This gives him an unprecedented standing reach of 10 feet.
Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. No one has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful he is out on the floor.
That's high praise from one of the best of all time. LeBron makes a great point though. Basketball isn't just about size, but Wemby has an astonishingly diverse skill set. He moves incredibly well for someone of his height, displaying agility and coordination that most big men lack. His footwork is smooth and efficient, which makes him an asset on both ends of the floor as a capable ball handler, passer, shooter, perimeter defender, and rim protector.
Yeah, he's like the 2K creative player. Every point guard that wants to be 7 foot.
Spoken like a true legend, Jeff. After that quote from the best shooter of all time, we have to talk about one area of Wemby's game that has been rightly questioned. The kid has a silky smooth jump shot and can hit it from anywhere on the court, but his shooting splits don't reflect the long-range sniper he's been made out to be. In France, he shot a career of 29% from range so far, and with this number falling as his volume of threes went up, in 2022 he attempted 5 threes per game, the most in his young career, and only made about 27.5 of those attempts. Clearly, he still has some areas to improve upon. As we briefly touched upon earlier, Victor's defensive game is off the charts. With his length, shot blocking instincts, and ability to read plays, he's a force to be reckoned with in the paint. He has also shown great competence in defending the pick and roll, seamlessly switching on to guards when asked, and defending on the perimeter with surprising effectiveness for his size.
Wow, he's taller than Rudy Gobert, but he can block shot like Rudy, but shoot like KD.
He defends the rim like Rudy Gobert. That's elite, and you can't overvalue that skill in the NBA. A great rim protector can elevate your team from lottery lizards to championship contenders. Wemby is also an effective rebounder. His height and length allow him to grab boards others can't. He can start fast breaks with court vision and an array of moves with the ball, adding another dimension to his game. But critics have commented that he's easily moved off the block, which is likely due to his higher center of gravity. He'll need to work on holding his ground to be a better rebounder, but he's still be a serviceable rebounder because of his stature. Speaking of court vision, Wembanyama also possesses a high basketball IQ, allowing him to make a significant contribution on both ends of the floor. He has uncanny court vision and game sense. Not only is he effective in transition, but he's a half-court maestro as well. At just 19 years old, this should get even better with time.
Yeah, I think part of that too is just understanding the offense that he's running, which he hasn't run before, on top of never played with the teammates he's never played. So I think that's obviously there's a lot of room for error, and so overall I thought he executed it really well, and you can see his basketball IQ is elite.
His creativity is a thing of beauty, finding passing windows like a 2-time MVP Nikola Jokic. A crucial factor in being bust-proof is mental toughness. And how does Wembanyama measure up in this aspect? He's constantly learning and adapting, which is a testament to his work ethic. After a less than stellar first game in Summer League, Wemby bounced back nicely with a 27-point, 12-rebound performance.
I think the best players for me are not the ones who get the best stats, but the ones who make their teammates better.
One question seems, when you look at Victor's physical frame, will his body hold up to the grind of the NBA? Now, Wemby has said that the NBA is less physical, but we're talking about a Summer League game here. Current stars like Paul George and Draymond Green have weighed in on how they would defend Wemby, and the consensus is to put a body on that big man.
How would you guard him?
You got to press up into him. If you let him get comfortable, you lose because you're not blocking his shot. He may not even see your contest. I'm crowding him from the time he start running up and down the court. You also get to a certain height where it becomes a disservice in this league. Once you get to this level, you're going to run up against guys who's way stronger, that moves as fast or faster, and they play way lower to the ground. And as you know, low man wins. But I'm going to tell you what I think separates him as a rim protector is as elite as we have in the NBA.
That's going to take a toll on the body, and he'll need to focus on his durability to avoid being the next Greg Oden. It's impossible not to draw comparisons between Wembanyama and some of the NBA greats. Giannis isn't alone in comparing him to Kevin Durant, Rudy Gobert, and Anthony Davis. Jeremy Woo of Sports Illustrated revealed that scouts have compared him to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and scouts have openly compared him to Kristaps Porzingis. That's high praise. Victor Wembanyama isn't just another basketball prospect. He's a peerless prodigy. His unique physical attributes, versatile skill set, defensive prowess, high basketball IQ, and mental toughness make him virtually bust-proof. At the bare minimum, he'll be a nightmare defensively in the paint. Of course, injuries and unforeseen circumstances can affect any player's career, but considering his current trajectory, Wembanyama's future in the NBA looks exceptionally bright.